Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I have the 1/7 scale Shiro Onsen version by Phat Company. This is one of those contentious figures, as you can see why, but I really love Shiro, and today I'm gonna unbox her to show you how awesome she is. So let's take a look. I got this Shiro from Good Smile Tmall, which is Taobao's official shop for Good Smile Company. I got her for about 1,300 renminbi, which is about 197 USD. Shipping by surface was only 8 Sing dollar, which is about 650 USD. I love cheap shipping from China. I pre-ordered this figure in January last year and received her in July this year. I had to wait for more than a year to get this. For the box, there is a window at the front and back to take a peek, so it's technically not NSFW according to Japan standards. On the other sides, the box has photos of this figure. The box is in a cardboard material and it's not too thin and flimsy, but it's also not thick and sturdy, so throwing this box around may dent it. Now, to take this figure out. Inside the box, it is in a white color with grey splashes, reminiscent of the rocks you will see on the figure base later. For the figure, she comes in only one blister package. There are no instructions, so I suppose it should be an easy assembly. For the components, I first have the base, which is like a diorama of an onsen. The next and final item is Shiro, wrapped up in a ton of plastic. Look at how intricate her hair sculpt is. Anyway, that's all the components I have for this figure. Now, to set her up. For assembly, I first have her base. It's got a natural stone mosaic tile design, which I guess is reminiscent of an onsen. There is a small plastic pack on it as well. And I must mention, it has a rubber ducky on it. So cute. Next is Shiro, and I still have a bunch of plastic sheets to remove. There are quite a bit for her hair to prevent paint transfer. Her hair is so intricately sculpted and each strand is so thin, so removing the plastics was kinda nerve-wracking, especially when they are being blocked by the red tube going around the figure, like this one over here. With the plastic sheets out of the way, I now have Shiro ready to be put on the base. Following the promo pictures, she sits on the base like so. One of her arms rests on the wooden tub over here, with her hair draping around it. Lastly, this shampoo bottle plugs into that little plastic pack that was on the base. With that, I have the 1/7 scale figure of Shiro Onsen version by Phat Company fully assembled. Even though Phat Company is known for their QC issues, they usually get their no game no life figures right, and this Shiro is no exception. Also, quite frankly, even though this figure is controversial, there is really nothing to see. Shiro may be bathing, but she is completely covered up, so SFW according to Japan standards. Regardless, don't mind the fairies. They are in their natural habitat, so I like to leave them be. Anyway, zooming into the figure, starting from the top. Shiro's main assets are her adorable face and beautiful hair. The two components that Phat Company usually does well for no game no life figures. My most favorite part of this figure is Shiro's face. I don't have a Shiro with such an adorable pouting face. In fact, I don't think I have any figure with this face. Her puffed up cheeks is sculpted and there are tears in her eyes. It is just too cute. Her hair is also very beautiful. She has multiple thin ahoges at the top of her head, making her hair so detailed. Also, the sculpting of curling locks of hair is done all the way to the ends of her hair. It is just beautiful. Plus, the color gradation is just perfect, like a rainbow petal pop. Moving down the figure, unlike all the other Phat Company no game no life figures, this Shiro has a diorama base. The rocks at the back looks pretty natural. It is rough with some green mold on it. Doesn't look very hygienic now, does it? As for the stone floor tiles, they don't look very realistic as it's glossy and has not much shading. But I've never been to an onsen, so no idea if this is accurate. As for Shiro's scalp, well, Phat Company usually does a good job for that. See all that muscles? Perfection. Phat Company usually just messes up on the paint job, especially for clothes with intricate trimmings. Thankfully, this Shiro has none of that. And that's it. Today's video is a short one, but definitely one of my favorites, since this is Shiro. She's just so perfect, and I think Phat Company has done a good job for this one. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you like what you saw, do leave a like and subscribe with notifications to stay tuned to more videos. Until then, I'll see you next time. Bye bye!